Today is June the 6th, 2024. This is Carmen bringing you your daily Bloodborne Remaster update. No news on a Bloodborne Remaster day, but tomorrow is the Summer Jeff Fest, boys. It's here. So, we're going to get predictions in just one moment. We actually have a little bit of Bloodborne news today. It's not really a remake or remaster, and I might be a bit more talkative today and maybe a bit louder. I've had a few sips to drink today, alright? So, we're just having fun, chat. Astrobot has a dedicated Bloodborne level and a Bloodborne costume for Astro. So that's cool. Let's be real here, chat. This is the closest thing we're getting to a Bloodborne anything in the next 25 years. So savor this when it comes out. Play the Astrobot game and love the Bloodborne level because that's the closest we're getting. So I'll play the game just for Bloodborne. Of course I will. So let's get into my predictions, my hopes, and my pipe dreams. We're going to make this fast. So predictions. I think we'll probably see a little bit more of the Elden Ring DLC. I think we'll get one more official trailer. They'll probably put out like the launch trailer, even though it's like 2 weeks after launch. They'll probably put out the launch trailer for the Elden Ring DLC. We already know Capcom is going to be here with multiple announcements. One of these is Pragmata. Let's get that out of the way. I think one of these is 100% Pragmata. We're going to see what this video game actually is because we don't know anything about it. I think the other one is probably going to be Resident Evil 9, if I had to guess, or it could be more Monster Hunter, but I'm going to guess probably Resident Evil 9 or a Resident Evil remake. Let's see here. Something from Remedy is going to be here. I think Lego Horizon is going to be here. Don't ask me why Horizon is still a thing. It's a series about nothing going nowhere. I don't know why it still exists, but whatever, is what it is. And I think I know Black Myth Wukong is going to be here. I know Phantom Blade Zero is also most likely going to be here. So those two games look promising, especially Wukong. So I think they're going to be here. And now let's get into my hopes here. Top of my hopes list, this one is probably the most likely in my hopes. We're going to say Devil May Cry 6. I would love for Devil May Cry 6 to finally show back up. I would love it. You know, I wanted Devil May Cry 6. We got 5 years ago now? 5 or 6 years ago. One of the best games ever. One of the most incredible combat systems ever. And I would love a Devil May Cry 6. So maybe that's what Itsuno's team has been doing since Dragon's Dogma 2. I really hope so. But we're going to see if that's one of the Capcom announcements. I'd love it, dude. I'd freak out for Devil May Cry 6. Another one is anything Kingdom Hearts related. Jeff has been really, really trolling the KH community on Twitter, and I'm hoping it's just been trolling. Maybe he's got it, maybe he doesn't, but I'm hoping for something Kingdom Hearts related. We'll see. I'd love to see KH4, but it doesn't exist anymore. I'm not saying, like, literally. I just think Square Enix, they just won't show me for some reason. FF9 Remake, I have this as a hope. I want to see the state of this game, because now I saw somebody else say, oh, it's, between a Crisis Core remake and an FF7 remake. And if that's the case, if it's like, between Crisis Core and FF7 Rebirth level, with turn-based combat, I can live with that, but we're going to have to see what this game looks like. I'd like to see it here, but I don't think so. Lost Soul aside, this is a hope. This game has recently gotten the permissions to release in China, which means it's probably coming sometime this year. I would wager it's probably PlayStation's big title for the holiday season. So I would say there's a pretty solid chance of it being here, but overall I don't expect it, but I would really like it to be here. I would probably say, though, it'll probably show up at a China Hero Project stream around like end of June. That's usually when that happens, end of June or July. So we're going to see, but I'd really like Lost Soul Aside to be here. Crimson Desert is another hope. I think this has got a good chance. They already said it's going to have a playable demo at Gamescom. I think that we could be waiting until Gamescom for it to show, or we could see it here at the Summer Jeff Fest. Who knows, but again, I'm hoping for Crimson Desert to be here because this game has a lot of potential. And now for my pipe dreams. These are 3 things I say every single year that I know will never happen. First of all, is something to do with Final Fantasy 15. I don't care what it is. Versus 13, Verum Rex. Anything for 15, it's my favorite game ever. I'm not under the delusion that it's great. It just means a lot to me personally, and I'd love anything else to do with it. So that's one. Number 2 is the return of the Splatterhouse IP. I'd love for Splatterhouse to come back. One of my favorite games is Splatterhouse 2010. I want it to come back. Let Platinum Games or something make it. I'd love it. And lastly is the Turok IP coming back. I'd love for Turok to show back up. Turok 2008 is one of my favorite games ever made, and I think, with the first-person shooter genre being mostly carried by Doom at this point, outside of multiplayer titles, I'd love for Turok to make a comeback and be one of those really big first-person shooter titles. So yeah, That's my predictions, hopes, and pipe dreams. We're going to be watching it in the Discord tomorrow evening. I think it's like 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll link it in the comments one more time. Make sure you get in there and watch it with us. Probably going to be a whole gaggle of us, a whole cornucopia. So yeah, swing by if you're interested. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here because my voice is tired because I've been talking a lot today. And now I'm recording this. My voice is getting shaky. And I am a little bit tipsy still. So I'm going to get out of here. No news on a Bloodborne Remaster today. That's been your daily Bloodborne Remaster update for June the 6th, 2024.